Hello, Princess, and welcome, members of the court, from the Sunshine Restaurant. Here it is night 4 aboard Carnival Sunshine. Finally got it right the first time. And we are having a little bit of an early dinner on plan. And my selections are not the corporate picks because I have already tried the corporate picks. Yes, the menu tonight is the same as it was, I think, on the last night of my Carnival Conquest sailing, so I guess they do last night is the same, which makes sense because it's also when they serve Baked Alaska. Anyway, way too much insider information. All right, yeah, a couple of appetizers. Main I have not tried, and then of course Baked Alaska. That's no secret. All right, well, orders in. Shouldn't be but a minute. This is the steak ale and cheddar soup with roasted vegetables, mushrooms, and smoked onions. The steak ale and cheddar soup, very delicious. Nice and thick and hearty. It's a great cheese soup with some steak in it, really. Reminds me of a similar soup I had a long time ago. I wish I could remember where it was because that is the one that kind of got me onto that style of soup. So yeah, I enjoyed it very much. It is down on the menu, which is one of the regular items, but yeah, it still gets plenty of love. Frog legs were enjoyable. I am trying to think if I have ever had them before, and I know that sounds very disappointing. I know. But I don't remember. I really don't remember. Definitely not on a Carnival ship. And I'm trying to think through France if I had them there, and I cannot say that I did. Anyway, I don't know what to say about them. They were prepared very well, and I guess being an amphibian, the meat is literally halfway between chicken and fish. Very bizarre. The stuff that it's in, not my favorite. So, I don't know. These would be better. I think I would enjoy them more if they were fried like chicken wings, like buffalo frog legs or something like that. So, anyway, oh, there's not a whole lot to it. I would say give it a try. It's interesting. You say you did it, and I don't know. But now I'm definitely going to be on the lookout for different preparations of this to see, I don't know, to see what I think. I really like this. Gives me the whole Palpatine vibe. Anyway, just a quick note. I've had no problem getting seated any night. Well, I've only been here 3 times, 3 out of 4. So you check in the app. I have the Your Time or Anytime. I check in the app. It says immediately, wait less than 10 minutes. And maybe a minute later, it pops up with my table. So, yeah. That actually was a really great experience. I've seen a couple of videos lately of people trying to endure the anytime dining on Royal Caribbean, and it's, I know, it just turned out to be a mess, because I think you still need to make reservations and everything, and I don't know. If I had to wait more than 2 minutes for the dining room on Royal, I would definitely go to the buffet, or I would just go to the buffet, because it's not worth waiting 2 minutes for. These are the braised short ribs with potato gratin, sauteed green beans, and red wine sauce. And these short ribs were wonderfully prepared, perfectly braised. Everything was nice and tender. There was a couple of globs of fat, which I just moved to the side. Some people love that, however, so yeah, it probably satisfies both types. Anyway, the gravy was really good, mashed potatoes perfectly, and the green beans, yes, nice and crisp. So definitely very elevated. Ooh, that's my first new word for the day. Gotta write that down. Definitely very elevated, banquet type food, like Four Seasons type banquet food. I said that the other day, and I mean it. It is definitely that good. Glad I got it. Glad I skipped the other 2. I'd already tried them, so why would I get them again? So, yes, they're definitely making up for a couple things on day 1. Which I have actually forgotten what they are. Someone remind me what happened on the first day that, I don't know, kind of got me upset. I don't know. Maybe I don't want to remember. But no, comment anyway. I want the engagement. Again, the Baked Alaska does not disappoint. Although, I eat too slow. I know it sat there for a little bit longer than they were expecting. So it had melted just a smidge. So I will take that one. That's on me. All right. It is approaching showtime, so yeah, perfect timing. I'm going to head over there, get a good seat, and hopefully, well, you know what? We'll talk about that later. Actually, you know what? We're not going to talk about it because I will never admit it happened. All right, in case I didn't gripe about this before, the Sunshine Restaurant is literally in a pit at the back of the ship. It is only accessible from Deck 5, and it is on Deck 3, so you have to hike up and down, or down and up, 2 flights of stairs to get there. Yeah, why would they allow that? So, I need to find a mirror, probably. There seems to be a lot of bridal parties on this sailing. Number of white sashes floating around. I think at 5, maybe I counted. Well, of course, it could be the same chick who just combs her hair differently every day. I don't know. Well, this is a rather spooky setup, although the description does match up. Devious characters will haunt you with a sinister story of mischief. Alrighty then. All right, the statues. They look like one of the villains from Doctor Who. I don't remember what they're called now. The statues, the ones that move when you don't look at them. Confirmed, that show and probably the others were running in B mode. All this one seemed to be in C mode because 3 of the performers are down with the coof. All right, so Carnival, and now the rest of you cruise line lot as well. Newsflash, these are 20-something singers and dancers. They have nothing to worry about. So you've actually created a very negative guest experience by pandering to these nitwit bureaucrats who, well, God willing, will be in prison sooner than later. So, yes, well, the survivors, I don't know how they did it. Wonderful, wonderful job, but I would have liked to see the full show. In the Limelight Lounge for the comic presentation, and my special reserved seat is waiting for me. All right, comedy show over. I want to get my mug and maybe some sunglasses, and then I guess it might be piano bar. I think that's really the only thing going on, and well, I don't know, for me, it doesn't necessarily have to be a early night, but I don't know, usually things kind of wind down. Last night, all people traveling. All right, well, here we are, huge up. Hey, that is
the weirdest thing you've seen today.
Yeah. Take a picture with us for that.
I'm curious to know if this guy performs in the kids club, and if they do a parade, well, with him performing, yeah, that would be kind of cool. I would actually go see this. Does he do autographs? Is there like a character meet and greet? Why haven't we seen this before? I've been in and out a few times, and I haven't seen any bags. Usually people start putting them out very early in the evening. I will be tossing everything in the big one and rolling off myself, no problem. This is interesting. I don't know if they're that efficient or people are just not bothering. Very, very curious. Or is this not the last day? Wait, am I way off in the schedule? Okay, no, crew is preparing to move the luggage, but there's still no bags out. Last night, ship is not necessarily winding down, but the venues are thinning out. There's just music, and of course the casino, which will be open till the wee hours. I'm headed off to the piano bar, which is probably going to be the most happening spot. The comic was good, again. The audience was not as engaged as last night, so that led to a different experience. Last night was very, very interesting. Well, you know, no, I'm not gonna go there. All right, Red Frog is quiet. The band is playing, but yeah, we're headed into piano bar. After a very brief respite, I'm heading back to the piano bar. Piano player Keith is an absolute beast. No breaks the entire night. Yeah, I made the joke, even though I'm from North Africa, I'm not a camel. I can't take it that long, so, oh boy. Well, back in, more fun. Another fantastic evening ended in the Piano 88 bar with piano player Keith. All right, so yeah, I've been there for a while, so I am hungry, and I don't know, this night was probably a very short experience, very short vlog, because I've been doing a lot of fun stuff. The show that I mentioned, the show, yeah, the B-Mode show was good, you know, but I don't know. Anyway, some doors are automatic, some doors aren't, and I'm still a bit mystified as to why some are the way they are. Anyway, not gonna question it because, all right, well, this might be our last pizza for quite a while. I know it could be a month before I sail again. I don't really know, so let's just enjoy it and look forward to the next. The ceremonial last meal of the cruise, quarter quattro and a quarter pepperoni. That's quattro formaggi, and a mix of lemonade and iced tea because the lemonade is very potent. So yeah, a partial Arnold Palmer. Oh boy. All right, it is relatively early, so let's enjoy our pizza and then we'll get a decent night's sleep. Should the pool be that green? Anyway, the cleaning crew is out in full force, tidying up, getting rid of all of our cooties, prepping the ship for the next set of passengers, which means it is time for me to head off to Betty for a nice, restful night's sleep. Briefly abbreviated, a little bit abbreviated, but still will be quite enjoyable. Tomorrow, yes, well, we return to otherwise, well, you know what, I would say return to normal life, but this kind of is normal life for me, I guess, in a really weird and roundabout way. It was a fantastic and amazing cruise. Well, it turned into a fantastic and amazing cruise, and I do want to say, yes, it was so wonderful to run into some cruise friends from a previous Carnival sailing. So, oh, well, hold on, yes, fans and, well, blowers, and, you know, they really need to come up with a better solution for the wet floors. I mean, the ship is pretty old. You think in the 20 years she's been at sea, they would have come up with something better than just fans to dry the floor. Anyway, as I was saying, yes, so wonderful to run into my Carnival cruise friends. Had an amazing time, wonderful hanging out with you guys. But that is it. And I'm, well, you know what, I'm not really stuffed. I had some enjoyable pizza. Great night at the piano bar. It ended a bit early, which is fine for me. Well, you know, a Miami boy though, you know, it's about 1:30, which means we would just be getting to the club now. Anyway, that doesn't matter because, well, I guess even though the cruise ship had to close up shop, send everyone to bed, get everyone ready to leave before I needed to be sent home or sent off to bed, that is okay. I'll deal with it. But it is another reminder of why I am very thankful for my problems.